morning to all the excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear friends. This is Sardar Rajveer Singh, final year student from Computer Science and Engineering Department, GNITC, with my co-host Sri Charita.
Good morning everyone. This is Sri Charita, final year student from Computer Science and Engineering Department, GNITC. It gives me great pleasure to extend to you a very warm welcome on behalf of the Guru Nanak University in collaboration with Guru Nanak Institution's Technical Campus and Guru Nanak Institute of Technology, who has kept all of us for the 10th International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering.
Well, Dean William R. Inge once said, the aim of the education is the knowledge, not of the fact, but of the values. It is on the occasion like this we get opportunities to test our knowledge and understanding. We look forward to getting an exposure about what the best of the brains have their proficient takes on the innovations in the field of computer science and engineering. Now is the time where it is a great honor for me to introduce and welcome one of the co-chairs of this startlingly insightful conference. This man merely requires an introduction though. He is well known for his work in the field of training, consultancy, teaching and placements. He has published over 40 research papers in the international journals and conferences to support his research work. Moreover, he is profoundly loved and respected by his students and fellow faculty members, especially the youth on whom he has got profound influence. With that being said, let me call upon none other than Dr. Rishi Sehgal sir, the Associate Director of GNITC and the co-chair without whom this event wouldn't have been possible. I request Dr. Rishi Sehgal sir to address the gathering and enlighten us with the report of ICICSE-2022.
A very good morning to all to the 10th Virtual International Conference on Innovation in Computer Science and Engineering, ICICSE-2022. I would like to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Valentina Emilia Balas, Department of Automation and Applied Informatics, University Arad, Romania. The guest of honors, Dr. Abdul Khader Jilani, Program Director, University of Technology, Bahrain, Dr. A. Govardhan, Rector, JNTU, Hyderabad, Dr. D.D. Sharma, Senior Fellow Lifetime Achievement Awardee, CSI, Dr. Soumitra Kumar Sanadhya, Associate Professor, IIT Jodhpur, Mr. Aninda Bose, Springer Executive Editor, Springer, New Delhi. I would like to sincerely thank for taking all of you in taking part in inaugural ceremony of 10th International Conference of Innovation, Computer Science and Engineering 2022. We are highly honored and privileged to have your gracious presence in this conference, sir. I would like to welcome our eminent keynote speakers on day 1, that is 16 September 2022, Dr. Aruna Malpadi, Professor Bits Pilani, Hyderabad, Professor Dr. P.S. Grover, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, Kamra Institute of IIT Information Technology, Gurgaon, Haryana. And on day 2, that is 17 September 2022, Dr. Pili Emmanuel Shubhakar, Associate Professor, Computer Science and Engineering, Malvi National Institute of Technology, Jaipur, Rajasthan. This ICICSE 2022 has been hosted in a vibrant virtual platform to researchers, scientists, technocrats, academicians and engineers to exchange their innovative ideas and novel research findings in the field of computer science and engineering in a safe environment. This virtual conference will feature an excellent lineup of interactive keynote and webinar sessions and peer-reviewed paper presentations with exceptional networking in a new virtual environment. ICICSE continues to be a convention in Guru Nanak institutions which ensures an upward surge of quality publications and presentations. This conference thrives in a year out to bring out what is at the forefront of cutting-edge computing technologies to quench the continued thirst of young researchers and scholars. Guru Nanak Educational Society is proud to conduct a series of conferences every year in each department with the objective of serving the needs of researchers and academicians around the globe. ICICSE is one of our flagship and the best respected conference in the field of computer science and engineering. It aims to hub together academicians, research scholars and delegates from industries to accelerate and explore their innovative ideas in the field of computer science and engineering and hence to foster research relations between academia and industry. With the feed from the past 9 successful ICICSE conference series, the reputation of ICICSE 2022 is growing every year and now it has invited papers from 1,300 authors around the globe and 450 participants around the globe. More specifically, it's my proud privilege to say that we have received more than 65 papers from 14 different countries such as United States of America, United Kingdom, Bangladesh, Saudi Arabia, Middle East, Vietnam, South Korea, Ethiopia, East Africa, West Africa, Iran, Italy, Sri Lanka, Southern Africa, Kuwait, China, England, and so on. At this momentous occasion, I would like to thank Springer Nature for their continuous support in publishing our proceedings in Scoopus Index LNS Springer series, and assure that the quality and the reputation of this event will be growing in upward surge every year. Thanks a lot, Springers. Further, I would like to convey that the selected and present papers of this conference will be published in 3 different proceedings, which include one Scoopus Index LNS series, one issue of Journal of Innovation in Computer Science and Engineering, and one issue of Journal of Innovation in Information Technology. Not to mention a special volume of Swabindra is also published for the authors of Springer to carry their memento. The statistics of the paper contributions to ICICSE 2022 is the number of paper received is 252, number of paper accepted in Springer LNS series 62, number of paper published in JICSE journal 11, number of paper published in JIT journal 10. Acceptance rate is 32.8%. This conference features 3 keynote sessions and 6 technical sessions, which include 4 Springer sessions and 2 special sessions of JICSE and JIT journal for both the days, and all of them will be chaired and co-chaired by eminent professors and doctorates. I would also like to thank our technical session chairs, Dr. Prava Selvaraj, ASP School of Computer Science and Engineering, VIT Amravati, Dr. Satvinder Singh, Associate Professor, Central University of Punjab, Bhatinda, Dr. Ravinder Kumar, Associate Professor, Thapar University, Patiala, Punjab, Dr. A.K. Verma, Professor, Thapar University, Patiala, Punjab. It's my privilege to thank Computer Society of India, CSI, for their strong association and unwavering support at all our prominent occasions. It's our honor to have the association and support from CSI, such a highly renowned professional body. At this momentous occasion, I would like to thank Springer Nature also for their continuous support in publishing our proceedings in Scoopus Index LNS Springer series. At this proud moment, I would like to commend the unparalleled support and service of the review board members, the eminent professors from various universities and institutions around the globe who have done 3 rounds of meticulous review process. In the first round, the papers submitted by the authors have been assessed on the basis of technical suitability, scope of work and plagiarism. In the second round, the papers have been screened on the basis of originality, novelty, clarity, completeness, relevance, significance and research contribution. The third round is done on the revised version of the papers that come across the second round successfully. It's our honor and duty to express heartfelt thanks to our review board members for upholding the highest possible standards of the quality of the conference. Take this opportunity to thank our chief patron, Sardar Tavinder Singh Kohli ji, Chairman Nanak Institutions, a great legend of wisdom and success, whose unwavering moral support will always lead a better path towards the success. Our patron of the conference and Vice Chairman Sardar Gagandeep Singh Kohli ji, whose continuous support and encouragement has constantly boosted up to excel in all our endeavors. Our Managing Director Dr. H.S. Saini ji, Conference Chair, who is the pilot for the successful launching of this virtual conference and continued growth of Guru Nanak Institutions. This shows that Guru Nanak Institution is always committed to walk extra mile gallantly and resourcefully in offering international, innovative and interdisciplinary research and teaching, even at the challenging times. Not to mention here in GNI, learning and innovation go hand in hand. At this moment, I would like to thank our Director Dr. K. Venkatrao sir, Dr. Srinath Reddy, Principal GNIT, Conference Co-Chair, who have played a pivotal role in organizing this grand event. I acknowledge the ceaseless efforts and contribution received from the head of the departments of CSE, IT and Emerging Technologies, faculty and staff members for the execution of this conference. It gives me immense pleasure to thank all the scholarly people, scientists, technocrats, academicians and research scholars from various organizations such as University of Central Missouri, State University of New York, University at Buffalo, Amazon, Carrot, AWS, USA, University at Hertfordshire, UK, Botswana International University of Science and Technology, South Africa, Valaga University, Ethiopia, Tamala Technical University, West Africa, Agig University, Iran, University of Florence, Italy, DMI St. John the Baptist University, Malawi, Laboratory of Electronics and Microelectronics, North Africa, Muscat College, Middle East, TAF University and Bin Abdul Aziz University, Saudi Arabia, Solbridge International School of Business, Wusong University, South Africa, Ton Duc Thang University, Vietnam, Dr. B.C. Roy Engineering College, Durgapur, West Bengal, IIT Indore, University of Mumbai, Maharashtra, Manipur University, University of Delhi, Central University of Punjab and Chandigarh University, Jagannath University, Rajasthan, Techno College of Engineering, Agartala, National Institute of Technology, Patna, Bihar, Government Engineering College, Valsad, Gujarat, Maharaj Agreshan University, Himachal Pradesh, NIT Silchar, many more places across the globe whose research papers in this conference have given a real meaning and success to this international forum. As the technology is changing at much faster pace as ever before during this global crisis time, I am confident that this conference will bestow innovative thoughts on the participants to confront the technological revolution and challenges of today's modern era. I would like to applaud the organizing team of ICICSE 2022 who remain committed to fulfill our mission of fostering scientific exchange, learning and plan to conduct the ICICSE 2022 virtually, without which this virtual conference would not have been a reality. With warm regard once again, I welcome you all to the present in the galaxy of the 10th International Conference in Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering ICICSE 2022. I wish you all a very successful conference with an enriching personal and professional experience. Thank you one and all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your thought-provoking address, for giving your valuable insights on ICICSE 2022 and inducing it.
I now request Dr. Subbalakshmi Ma'am, Co-Convener ICICSE 2022, Professor from CSE Department, GNITC, to invite our conference Chief Patron, Chancellor of Guru Nanak University, Vice Chairman of Guru Nanak Institution, Sardar Gagandeep Singh Kohli, sir.
A very good morning to one and all. It's my proud privilege to introduce our beloved Vice Chairman of Guru Nanak Institutions, Chancellor of Guru Nanak University, and Patron of ICICSE 2022, Sardar Gagandeep Singh Kohli, sir. He has done his master degree in business management with specialization in total quality management from Queen Mary and Westfield College of London, UK. He is a committed person who wants to see the youth prosper in the fields of engineering, dentistry, management and pharmacy in the state of Telangana. He is determined towards high quality academic and research work to produce the quality human resources to meet the challenges ahead. His philosophy of training methodology empowers the students with the self-discipline, self-reliance, sense of personal responsibility, work ethics and skills that enables them towards better future and better careers. He is an exceptionally talented, creative, intellectual person with wide perspective and a vision to make all his endeavors as the best in the country, both qualitative and effectively. He is also involved in various career development programs to help and promote the students find a perfect platform in the industry. I am overwhelmed to invite Vice Chairman of Guru Nanak Institutions, Chancellor of Guru Nanak University and the Patron of ICICSE 2022, Sardar Gagandeep Singh Kohli, sir.
Namaskar, a very good morning to all of you. It's a beautiful day, but unfortunately we all are sitting up at our own places and we are connected all around virtually. At the outset, on behalf of Guru Nanak University, in collaboration with Guru Nanak Institution's Technical Campus and Guru Nanak Institute of Technology, I welcome you all once again to the 10th International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering, being hosted by the Department of Computer Science at Guru Nanak Institutions, Hyderabad. A very warm welcome once again. At the outset, I would like to welcome our chief guest for the conference, Professor Valentina Emilia Balas, University of Arad, Romania. Our special guest of honors for the day, Dr. Abdul Qadir Jilani, Program Director, University of Technology, Bahrain. Dr. A. Govardhan, Rector, JNTU University, Hyderabad. Dr. D.D. Sharma, Senior Fellow Lifetime Achievement Awardee, Computer Society of India. Dr. Soumitra Kumar, Associate Professor, Indian Institute of Technology, Jodhpur. Mr. Aninda Bose, Springer Executive Editor, Springer, New Delhi. So with this, I welcome you all once again, and I hope you all are doing well with your families in your own cities and your own countries. At the outset, I would like to thank you all once again for being a special participant in the conference, and I'm happy to see the way the conference has worked, and you'll also be happy to see the proceedings that the total number of papers that we have received are above 250, in which the papers accepted by Springer are only 62, so they'll be published in the journals. The number of other papers that are being published by JICSE is about 11. Number of papers being published by JIIT is about 10. So with this, I welcome you all once again. I wish the conference a grand success. Wish 2 days of good academic exchange between all the participants and all the special speakers from all across the globe.
Thank you, sir. We value the insights and guidance you provide.
Greetings to the virtual gathering. This is Kaushik Kumar, a final year student from CSE Department, GNITC. May I now request Dr. M.I. Tariq Hussain Sir, Convener, ICICSE 2022 and HOD IT Department, GNITC, to invite a conference chair, Vice Chancellor, Guru Nanak University, Managing Director, Guru Nanak Institutions, Dr. H.S. Saini Sir.
Very good morning to one and all present here. I thank you all for joining us in our 10th International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering, ICICSE-2022. It's my great pleasure to introduce our conference chair, Dr. H.S. Saini, Managing Director, Guru Nanak Institutions and Vice Chancellor, Guru Nanak University. He obtained his PhD in Computer Science from Dev University, Indore. He has profound experience in the academic field spanning across 30 years. He taught courses designed by University of Westminster and Oxford Brookes University, UK. He is specialized in fuzzy systems, artificial intelligence, knowledge-based systems, and web technologies. Dr. H.S. Saini is the founder and chief editor of 4 reputed international journals: Journal of Innovations in Computer Science, Journal of Innovations in Electronics, Journal of Innovations in Pharmaceutical Sciences, and Journal of Innovation in Information Technology. He has 7 books to his credit and organized and chaired 15 international conferences. He has published and presented 54 innovative research papers in international, national journals and proceedings of international conference. He has successfully mentored half a dozen startups in the region of Telangana. He is heading entrepreneurship and startup division at GNI. He established industry academia collaborations, foreign university collaborations, and centers of excellence in cutting-edge technologies. He is a fellow of Computer Society of India and Institution of Engineers India. He is a recipient of Eminent Academia Award from Indus Foundation. He is one of the members of advisory bodies of 5 reputed institutions. Now, I invite our beloved conference chair and managing director, Dr. H.S. Saini sir, to deliver his inaugural address.
Very good morning. Chief guest of today's conference inaugural, Professor Valentina Emilia Balas, University of Arad, Romania, Dr. Abdul Qadir Jilani, Program Director at University of Technology, Bahrain, Dr. A. Govardhan, Rector, JNTU, Hyderabad, Dr. D.D. Sharma ji, Senior Fellow, Lifetime Achievement Awardee, CSI, Computer Society of India, Dr. Sumitra Kumar Sandhya, Associate Professor, Indian Institute of Technology, Jaipur, Mr. Ananda Bose, Springer, Executive Editor, Springer, New Delhi, Honorable Chancellor of Guru Nanak University, Mr. G.S. Kohli, my colleagues, Dr. Rishi Syal and his team, all other committee members from Publicity Committee, Publicity Chair, Program Chair, Publication Chair, all other associated with this conference, keynote speakers, Dr. Aruna, Professor P.S. Grover, Professor Pili Emmanuel Shubakar, technical session chairs, Prabha, Dr. Prabha, Dr. Satvinder Singh, Dr. Ravinder Kumar, Dr. A.K. Verma, press and media personnel, dear students and the dear delegates. It's a proud privilege to welcome you all on this auspicious occasion of inaugural program of this conference. We are highly delighted that we are organizing 10th International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering. This is an annual feature at Guru Nanak Institutions. This time also we have received a huge response from national and international community of researchers. To mention here, 62 plus good research papers after review are being forwarded to the Springer for consideration for publication. Out of them, 31 are international papers from other countries. 11 papers are being included into Journal of Innovation, and 10 other are being considered to another journal. So with this, I want to say that this conference is basically a big exercise to compile the research and allow the best of the presentations. My team of faculty at GNI have been continuously working for last more than 10 years, more than a decade, to bring up such events and to encourage the young researchers, as well as allowing other research community to make their presentations on this event. I wish my team of organizers a very great grand success for this conference. I hope these coming 2 days are going to be very fruitful to all the participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for steering us up with your treasured message.
May I now request Dr. Sadish Sendil sir, Convener, ICICSE-2022 and HOD ET Department, GNITC, to invite our conference co-chair, Dr. K. Venkata Rao, Director, GNITC.
Good morning to all. I am glad to welcome our co-chair and director, Guru Nanak Institution Technical Campus, Dr. K. Venkata Rao. He had obtained Master of Technology from Andhra University in the year 1999 and his PhD from Computer Science and Software Engineering, specialized in crypto systems in the year 2008. Dr. K. Venkata Rao is having 23 years of teaching experience in computer science and engineering. Continues his research. He is guiding research scholars. He has published 53 research papers in international journals. With his continuous follow-up and prominent research guidance, 4 research scholars completed their research and awarded from JNTU Kakinada. He is guided a lot of UG and PG projects, and he held various administrative positions: head of the department, Dean IKAC, Dean IPD, and principal. He is a fellow member of various professional bodies in the field of computer science and engineering. I welcome you, sir.
Very good morning. From Guru Nanak Institution of Technical Campus, this is Dr. Venkata Rao Koduganti, Director of GNITC. It is an immense pleasure for me to give a message on behalf of this 10th International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering, ICICSE-2022 as a conference, 16th-17th September of 2022. In this contest, a warm welcome to our Chief Guest, Professor Valentina Emilia Balas from Romania, and Guest of Honors, Dr. Abdul Qadir Jilani from Bahrain, and Dr. A. Govardhan Sir, JNTU Hyderabad, and Dr. D.D. Sharma Garu from CSA Hyderabad, as well as Dr. Sumitra Kumar Sandhya from Jodhpur, different industries, and Mr. Amit Bose from New Delhi. There are so many keynote speakers are there, which is they're sharing their knowledge. In this conference, I hope all the participants definitely gain their research motivational information. These kind of conferences, specifically international level, all the researchers guides or keynote speakers share their research experiences, which is emerging technologies. In this Guru Nanak Educational Society under umbrella, we have 3 different entities like Guru Nanak University, GNITC and GNIT. The research collaboration between computer science and engineering, information technology and emerging technologies put together in umbrella. The management give an opportunity for us to share their papers, research thoughts in different platforms of this CSE basics. However, the most important point is that the researchers are published very good innovative thoughts, and their results will be discussed among us, as well as this is a Springer based conference. Since the Springer based conference is there, the participants and the others are taken care, utmost care. I am thankful to all the members which are putting their efforts from the last 1 year, day and nights work together with a motivation of our HS Saini Garu, as well as our Vice Chairman sir and Vice Chancellor Guru Gobind Singh sir also continuously monitoring and give their support at their level best. In this contest, I am thankful to all my team members from bottom of my heart. I am thanking to one and all. More than that, all the participants, I am requesting you, please participate these 2 days, share your thoughts as well as continue your connectivity not only these 2 days, forever. Since this continuation is always essential in the research, since the seed thought of research is enhanced, every discussion is useful for us, which is a creative thought. Sometimes it leads not only producing PhD, it may be used for publish a patent or submit a good government sector projects also. It is not possible 1 or 2 days. If you can continuously discussion is went on well, after 6 months or 1 year, the others can be reunion again to discuss among each other. The shared thoughts can be fruitful after certain amount of the time. It may be leads 10 years. With my experience in 2004, I published a paper in conference in Nagpur, which leads today also to producers, some of my scholars produces PhD problems. So my dear participants, my sincere advice and request is that please continue your research thoughts in the same platform as a group. I am requesting you also, the organizers, create one group and continue this group for forever their endorsement. In this contest, I am thankful to one and all. From my bottom of my heart, I am telling thankful to behalf of JNITC. As a director, I feel proud. These kind of conferences are conducting for the past decade, which is not so easy task. The convener and my HS Saini Garu and my Guru Gobind Singh sir, Vice Chancellor sir, as always give a priority for research platforms specifically. In the recent recruitment also, the management take care about the good researchers which are essential to endorsement of our society, as well as the teaching is different from the researchers, which is essential from 3rd year and 4th year students for specifically BTech. I am thankful one and all. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for giving us a boost with your invaluable message.
I once again request Dr. Sadiq Sendil sir, convener ICICSE-2022 and HOD ET Department, GNITC, to invite our conference co-chair, Principal of GNIT, Dr. S. Srinath Reddy sir.
I am happy to welcome our co-chair and principal, Guru Nanak Institute of Technology, Dr. S. Srinath Reddy. He has obtained his BTech in Mechanical Engineering in the year of 1998 and MTech in the year of 2000, and his PhD in Mechanical Engineering, specialized in Thermal Engineering in the year 2011. During his research, he has published 20 research papers in international journals and conferences. Dr. S. Srinath Reddy Dr. S. Srinath Reddy held various administrative posts and developed the institute to reach autonomous status and obtained NAC A+ grade with his remarkable leadership. Notable to his awards is Notable among his awards, Nehru Memorial Award for his best research paper, Center of Education Excellence Award, Excellence of Glory of Education from IIEM, New Delhi. Dr. S. Srinath Reddy is well known internationally for his outstanding research in the mechanical engineering. He has published 140 research papers in international journal and 43 research papers in international and national conferences. He is a young and dynamic technical person having 21 years of teaching experience in mechanical and aeronautical field and 3 years industry experience, especially thermal power plant. He is an expert member, AICTE, scrutinizes the research project. He is a member board of reviewer or institution of engineer journals. He is a fellow member, has many professional bodies in the mechanical engineering and technical education. I welcome you, sir.
Good morning to one and all. On behalf of Guru Nanak University and in collaboration with Guru Nanak Institution's Technical Campus and Guru Nanak Institute of Technology, I, Dr. S. Srinath Reddy, Principal, Guru Nanak Institute of Technology, delighted to welcome today's our distinguished Chief Guest, Professor Valentina Emilia Ballas, Department of Automation and Applied Informatics, LHU University of Arad, Romania. Guest of Honors, Abdul Qadir Jilani, Program Director, University of Technology, Bahrain. Dr. A. Govardhan, another guest of honor, Dr. A. Govardhan, Rector, JNTH, Hyderabad. And other guests, Dr. D.D. Sharma, Dr. Soumitra Kumar, Sanadia, and other industry experts, Anindya Bose, and the keynote speakers, especially Dr. Aruna Malapati, Professor P.S. Grover, Dr. Pilli Emmanuel, Shubhakar, and all the list of technical session chairs, and our patron, our chairman of GNI, Sardar Tarvinder Singh Kohli Garu, and our vice chairman of GNI and patron of this conference, Sardar Gagandeep Singh Kohli Garu, our conference chair, Dr. H.S. Saini, managing director and vice chancellor for Guru Nanak University, our conference co-chairs and my colleagues, Dr. Venkatrao Garu, Dr. Rishi Soil, Dr. Sanjeev Srivastav, and the steering committee, Professor Parsarathi Garu, Dr. Ranganayakulu Garu, conveners of the program, co-conveners, coordinators, and coordinators. Very warm welcome to you all for this auspicious occasion. The Guru Nanak Institutions is organizing every year the international conferences. This time, this is the 10th International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering, that is ICICSE-2022. I am delighted to welcome to you all for this conference to making a grand success. All the participants welcome you once again for this conference. To launch this 10th International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering, that is ICICSE-2022, in an online platform. ICICSE-2022 aims to fuel, spark, and be involved in the innovations that will shape the future of computing technologies and beyond. It provides an invaluable digital platform for scientists, scholars, engineers, and students and industry leads to present the ongoing research activities and hence to foster research relations between academia and the industry. It features world-class presentations by internationally renowned speakers and provide a fantastic opportunity to network with like-minded professionals from around the world. I applaud the support, patience, and kindness extended by invited speakers, authors, and attendees despite the prevailing COVID crisis situation. I commend the teamwork and dedication of the organizing committee and technical committee in forging connections without boundaries and fostering this e-conference successfully. I wish ICICSE 2022 good luck for the grand success of the event. Thank you to all.
Thank you, sir, for spurring us on with your valued message.
It gives me immense pleasure to invite our conference co-chair, Dr. Sanjeev Srivastav, Dean GNU. Dr. Sanjeev Srivastav is currently working as Director and Professor of Computer Science Engineering, University Institute of Engineering and Technology, Guru Nanak University. He has more than 24 plus years of teaching, research, industry, and administrative experience, out of which 13 plus years experience as Professor of Computer Science Engineering. He is an academician par excellence as well as a commendable administrator. He has performed well as HOD, Vice Principal, Dean Academics and Research and Development, Principal, Director and CEO. He has been a member of Board of Studies for Information Technology and Computer Engineering. Nagpur University, member of Board of Examination, Information Technology and Computer Engineering, Nagpur University, Maharashtra. He has been actively involved in framing academic policies and policy implementation and developed many state-of-the-art laboratories, training courses, etc. His major areas of interest are mobile communication, computer networks, embedded system, and web technologies.
Good morning and warm welcome to everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, Guest of Honors, Keynote Speakers, and Technical Session Chairs, Vice Chairman, Managing Director, Directors, and our all guests. My name is Dr. Sanjeev Srivastav, Dean Academics and Research and Development. It's a pleasure to welcome you all to the 10th International Conference on Innovations in the Computer Science and Engineering. I am thankful to Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Department of Information Technology, the head of organizing committee, the members of organizing committee, and all the committees who have arranged such a great program. I wholeheartedly welcome all the delegates. I would like to thank all our media partners. The speakers in the program are uniquely placed to discuss the highlights and the key points, trends, and reforms in the system for the audience.
I now request Dr. P. Parthasarthi Sir, Joint Director, GNITC, to address the gathering.
Good morning, I am Dr. P. Parthasarthi, Joint Director, Guru Nanak Institution Technical Campus. I am working with this college from 2003. I found the CSE department is a very ambitious and always they wanted to do an innovative things and provide the innovative technologies to their students and share their technology and knowledge with the outside the world. Now they are conducting their 10th international conference along with Guru Nanak Institute of Technology. The team members are doing a very effective job under the guidance of Dr. Rishi Sayal, Dr. Rajeshwar, Dr. Dev Shekhar, Dr. Kundra, Dr. Narayana. I wish that their efforts should reach the goals and they should be successful. In spite of the pandemic situation, they conducted the e-conferences which are very successful one. I don't think that no other college has done this laboriously and effectively the conferences. I once again, from my bottom of the heart, I wish them a grand success. Thank you to one and all.
I take this privilege to invite today's guest of honor, Dr. Abdul Qadir Jilani Sir, Program Director, University of Technology, Bahrain. Dr. Abdul Qadir Jilani Sir has published numerous research papers in various international journals indexed by Scopus and ISI. He is also serving as a reviewer for various referred journals. His research interests are software engineering, machine learning, cyber security, and software security. His contributions towards academic development include curriculum development for establishing BS programs and MS programs in cyber security, artificial intelligence, and data science. His administrative roles includes his service as a member of various committees like Quality Assurance, ABET accreditation, and NCAA accreditation, etc. I request Sir to inspire us with his speech.
Hello, good morning everyone. It's my immense pleasure to invite each and every individual who are present today, particularly the management of Guru Nanak institutions, organizers, faculty members, staff, students, and all the dignitaries who are present today in this conference. I would like to introduce myself. I am Dr. Abdul Qadir Jilani. I am in academics since 22 years, currently associated with University of Technology Bahrain, working as Program Director in College of Computer Studies. Previous assignments was in various countries like Saudi Arabia and Oman, associated with different universities. I am delighted to be the guest of honor for the International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering, ICICSE-2022, being organized by GNU in collaboration with Springer and CSI. I am confident that the conference will serve as an excellent platform to have an exchange of latest research and know how behind the innovations in the field of computer science and information technology. So I have chosen a novel topic which is an amalgamation of two trending areas of computer science, that is data science and cybersecurity. These two being the areas of the highest demand in academia as well as industry have a great scope for new research challenges. Today I would like to enlighten you about a happening research area which is resulting in a paradigm shift in the cybersecurity industry, adding to the smartness of the service offered. This refers to the phrase cybersecurity data science. Cybersecurity data science is a research or working area existing at the intersection of cybersecurity, data science, and machine learning, which is mainly security data focused, applies machine learning methods, attempts to quantify cyber risks or incidents, and promotes inferential techniques to analyze behavioral patterns in security data. Data science is an interdisciplinary field that uses scientific methods, processes, algorithms, and subsystems to extract knowledge and insights from noisy, structured, and unstructured data, and apply knowledge from data across a broad range of application domains. Basically, here when we say that structured data, the structured data is something which are like we can say text data. Unstructured data is something which is like which we are working on images, or which we are working on we can say like voice, or we are working on something which is like video related data. This kind of data comes under unstructured data. Just I want to give you some examples of data sets. Let's say for example we have some data sets which we want to identify that the Titanic ship which was sunk in and we know that it is very it's very big loss, and so many people died during that incident. So now we have the data sets of that particular incident, and based on the different criterias we want to know that like what was the factors, or what factors influenced in like saving the life, or the person lose the life. So there are so many criterias we can find out from that. Let's say for example whether they are male or female, what is their age group, and whether they have children, or whether they have the companions with them, with their family members. There are so many factors. Based on that factors we have some data. So that data we can make in two parts. One is like we can say trained data, and second one is test data. So based on that trained data and test data we can get some particular results, and we can predict whether the person was live or dead. And if the person is live, what about the criteria, or what were the factors influenced to them. Like for example when I have worked on that one by applying the different machine learning algorithms I came to know that the age group like above 60 years of age group, those they lost they lost their lives. And especially the people who are accompanied with the different like there's children or elderly people, they also lose the life, and many female who lose the life. So there are so many criteria. Based on these criteria we can decide, or we can come to the conclusion that what was the factors that influenced the people in that situation who lose their lives. So like that we can predict with the different things. Like for example let's say there is a new movie come up in the market, in the cinema theaters. Now I want to find out that whether the movie is successful or not, like by taking the different opinions or different surveys from the different people with the different age groups and different whether they are male or female. So based on the different data, So we can get the data, and we can test the data, and we can predict what exactly the opinion of the people, whether the movie is successful or not. So like that, there are so many examples nowadays which are depends on the predictive analysis. We say this is predictive analysis. Predictive analysis means based on the different criteria, based on the different aspects, we are trying to find out that what is the prediction of this particular thing. So in nowadays in the market, like many companies, they are depends on this analysis. And even in the medical sciences also, we can say that, for example, let's say that now we have a patient. So if the patient comes to the reception and they have a fracture in bone, let us say one example, that they have fracture in bone. So now the process generally takes place, it goes to the junior doctor, and junior doctor see that what exactly the problem, and it refers to the senior doctor in the orthopedic, or it goes to the specialist, or it goes to the consultant. So it took a lot of time to involve the different various people in that one. Instead of that, if we use this AI techniques, artificial intelligence techniques, where we have already data, the previous data, and based on that previous data, we get that image of the X-ray, and we compare that in the previous cases, this particular case, what was the decision was taken at that time, whether it is given to directly to the consultant, whether it was referred to the junior doctor, whether it was given to a orthopedic surgeon, where exactly that previous cases was given to a particular situations. So based on the current images or current X-ray, the decision can be made by the system. So where the medical sciences, they can save their resources, they can save their money, they can save their time, and also they can give the best of the best quality to the patient. So not only in the medical field, in each and every field, either it is marketing field, either it is sales field, either it is medical field, either it is in education field, any field, the data science is a it is a very important role it is taking place in the market right nowadays. So I'm really once again I would like to thank you for given me this opportunity as a guest of honor in this conference, and I wish you all the best, and I hope that definitely you all will learn many things during this conference period, and we hope that we will all enjoy this time here, and I wish the great success of this conference, and thank you very much to all of you, and have good time.
Thank you, sir, for your invigorating speech.
It will be my honor to invite Dr. D.D. Sarma sir, Fellow CSI, recipient LTI Award CSI, Fellow Andhra Pradesh and Telangana Academies of Sciences. Dr. D.D. Sarma sir is a Senior Fellow of Computer Society of India. He is also recipient of Lifetime Achievement Award. He is a Fellow of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana Academies of Sciences, Geological Society of India, etc. He was formerly Chief Scientist, CSIR, National Geophysical Research Institute. Later, he worked as professor at GNITC. He has contributed more than 75 research papers published in reputed scientific journals, presented in national and international conferences. Now I request Dr. D.D. Sarma sir to motivate us with his speech.
Good morning to every one of you. I'm happy that GNI, now a university, is organizing the 10th International Conference on Computer Science and Engineering. Over the years, GNI proved to be a premier educational institution in India. Many students who have graduated from this institution are now in very good positions all over the world. Certainly, the credit goes to the management, the staff, and the students as well. Conferences of this type provide a platform for researchers, professionals, and academicians to share their experience and knowledge. In this context, let me tell you 80 areas such as cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and machine learning are gaining in lot of importance nowadays. As you all know, cybersecurity refers to the tools, practices, approaches, and the needed safeguards to protect information assets in the interconnected cyber world. Inadequately protected and information technology infrastructure provides immense opportunities for mischief mongers. Let me once again emphasize mischief mongers as well as dedicated, hardened criminals, state actors, and terrorists. Let me say, as of now, we are inadequately protected. There is no gainsaying the facts. A common feature in all these attacks is the remote nature of the attacks. The attackers are nowhere near the scene of the crime and in many cases located at international borders. Many of these attacks come through the cyberspace and provided them attack route to the victim. Cyber attacks are global and cyber security risks are universal. Satellites, power grids, thermal plants, websites, banks, and almost all systems attempting to be global are prone to cyber attacks all over the world. As our dependency is increasing on mobile phones, computers, programmable machines, intelligence surveillance cameras, etc., the risk of security is also increasing. To say simply, our activities are getting interlinked to ICT age. Today, netizens are under great stress due to 4 words such as disrupt, destroy, damage, and down. These are actionable threats. The core issue is cyber security and cyber dependability. Today's hackers are ahead of time and proactive, while the people responsible, namely systems and R&D personnel, are not that fast. Current practice of cyber security and dependence is too late to act. We need researchers ahead of attackers and anticipate the moves, create defense mechanisms fighting the vulnerabilities, working towards the systems which the attackers cannot attack. A word about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence refers to a theory and development of computer systems that can perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. AI deals with helping machines find solutions to complex problems in a more human-like fashion. Now, machine learning. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence. Machine learning is an important component of the growing field of data science. Here, statistical methods play a great role. Institutions like GNI, Guru Nanak University, which are teaching subjects like cybersecurity and artificial intelligence, should forge ahead and take a lead. Lastly, a word about internships. In the USA and other advanced European countries, students are kept busy even during their vacations with internship programs. They are given internship and asked to work on small projects. They are paid on per hour basis. This is a motivation. GNI may take up such programs to motivate third year students of BTech to take up internship programs. I wish the deliberations of the conference a great success. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for invigorating us with your words. Now I would like to invite convener ICICSE-2022, Dr. B. Santosh Kumar, sir, HOD, CSE Department, GNIT, to invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Valentina Emilina Ballas, Department of Automation and Applied Informatics, Oral Laico, University of Arid, Romania.
Good morning. Dr. Valentina E. Ballas is currently a full professor at the Faculty of Engineering, Aurel Vlaicu University of Arad, Romania. She holds a PhD in Applied Electronics and Telecommunication from Polytechnic University of Timisoara. Dr. Ballas is the author of more than 350 research papers. Her research interests are intelligent systems, fuzzy control, soft computing. She is an editor-in-chief to International Journal of Advanced Intelligent Paradigm and to International Journal of Computational System Engineering. And she is an evaluator expert for national and international projects. Dr. Ballas is a Director of Intelligent Systems Research Center in Aurel Vlaicu University of Arad and Director of the Department of International Relations. She served as General Chair of SOFA conferences in 9 editions organized in the interval of 2005 to 2020 and held in Romania and Hungary. Dr. Ballas participated in many international conferences as organizer, honorary chair, session chair, member in steering, advisory and international program committees, and keynote speaker. She is a member of European Society for Fuzzy Logic and Technology and member of SIAM and a senior member of IEEE and technical committee member in Fuzzy Systems and chair of the Task Force 14 in Technical Committee Emergent Technologies and member in Technical Committee Soft Computing. Dr. Ballas was past Vice President of IFSA from 2013 to 2015 and she is a Joint Secretary of the Governing Council of Forum for Interdisciplinary Mathematics and a recipient of the Tudor Tănăscu Prize from the Romanian Academy in the year of 2019. I welcome you, ma'am. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great honor to spend one day with friends from India and other countries. I would like to extend our highest respect and most sincere gratitude to the joint effort of all the participating leaders, experts, guests, and representatives, and our most cordial congratulations to the success of the 10th edition of the International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering, virtually organized on 16 September by Guru Nanak Institution's Technical Campus, Hyderabad, India. I congratulate the organizers for such an initiative and hope that the conference will be used to enrich the knowledge in the field of innovation in computer science and engineering area through valuable research. I'm sure that the conference will evolve to become one of the most important international conferences dedicated to promoting research and developmental activities. Furthermore, I would like to thank all presenters and participants who have joined this conference. I sincerely hope that through your presentation and discussion, all of us will contribute to solving a lot of problems in our own countries. Even though contribution may be small, but it is still valuable. Finally, I would like to thank all the committee members for organizing this excellent conference. I'm certain that you are all looking forward to getting back to your research work with new knowledges. So I thank you once again for your participation. I hope that you will enjoy the online conference, and I do also hope that we can meet to the next edition. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening us with your insights. Now it's time to move on to the releases. May I now request our Managing Director and Conference Co-Chair, Dr. H.S. Saini, sir, to release Souvenir Springer LNNS Scoopers Indexed.
We are about to release the Souvenir Springer to our Honorable MD sir. Now we are about to release Journal of Innovation in Computer Science Engineering by our MD sir. This is volume January to June 2022, volume 11, issue 2, GICSE. Now we are about to release GIT Journal, Journal of Innovation in Information Technology. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Sheetal Kundra ma'am, Professor, CSE Department, GNIT, to propose the vote of thanks.
It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who have worked really hard to make this virtual 10th International Conference on Innovations in Computer Science and Engineering 2022 a grand success. I extend full thanks to the founder chairman of Guru Nanak Institutions and President Guru Nanak University, respected Sardar Tavinder Singh Kohli, and patron ICICSE-2022 for giving permission and support to organize the conference in all and possible way to make it a grand success. I extend my sincere thanks to Vice Chairman of Guru Nanak Institutions and Chancellor Guru Nanak University, respected Sardar Gagandeep Singh Kohli, and patron of ICICSE-2022 for giving permission and support encouragement to organize this virtual conference. I extend sincere thanks to our dynamic Managing Director of Guru Nanak Institutions and Vice Chancellor Guru Nanak University, Dr. H.S. Saini, and Conference Chair ICICSE-2022 for giving his support, encouragement and novel ideas to organize this virtual conference in all options and approvals for putting up the current show in a successful way. On behalf of the management of GNI and organizing team of ICICSE-2022, I put up the hearty thanks to our Honorable Chief Guest Professor Valentina Emilas Balas from Oral Lesiu University of Arad, Romania, who enlightened us with her speech and graced this occasion as Chief Guest. On behalf of the management of GNI and organizing team of ICICSE-2022, I extend my hearty thanks to the guest of the honor, Dr. Abdul Khader Jilani, Program Director, University of Technology, Bahrain, Dr. A. Govardhan, Rector, JNTUH, Hyderabad, Dr. D.D. Sharma, Senior Fellow Lifetime Achievement Awardee, CSI, Dr. Sumitra Kumar Sanadhya, Associate Professor, IIT Jodhpur, and Mr. Ananda Bose, Springer Executive Editor. On behalf of the management of GNI and organizing team of ICICSE-2022, I convey my sincere thanks to the keynote speakers, Dr. Aruna Malapati, Dr. P.S. Grover, and Dr. Pilli Emmanuel Shubhakar for accepting invitation. On behalf of the management of GNI and organizing team of ICICSE-2022, I extend my hearty thanks to the technical session chairs, Dr. Prabha Selvraj, Dr. Satwinder Singh, Dr. Ravinder Kumar, Dr. A.K. Verma, and co-chairs. This conference would not have been possible without our esteemed publishers. I extend our sincere thanks to the Springer Publication and Mr. Ananda Bose, Executive Editor, Springer Nature Group, New Delhi, for supporting conference proceedings in Scopus Indexed LNS Springer Series publication. This conference has a brand through Springer. It's my privilege to convey thanks to respected Dr. K. Venkata Rao, Director GNITC, and respected Dr. S. Srinath Reddy, Principal GNIT Conference, co-chairs ICICSE 2022 for their support and encouragement. I am overwhelmed to convey my thanks to Dr. Rishi Sayal, Associate Director, GNITC, and Conference Co-Chair, ICICSE-2022, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to our best and standing as pillars of strength for organizing virtual conference in a very successful way. I extend my sincere thanks to the International and the National Advisory Board members, Steering Committee of the conference, for their valuable advices and Virtual Conference 2022. We thank our heads of the Department of CSE, IT and Emerging Technologies from GNITC and GNIT, conveners of ICICSE 2022, for their support in organizing this Virtual Conference 2022. A sincere thanks to all the authors for being a part of this conference. I am immensely thankful to the members of the Publicity Committee, Review Committee, Registration Committee, Publication Committee and the anchors of the inaugural ceremony. I also extend thanks to all the staff members for their enormous cooperation. I would also like to convey hearty thanks to the technical team led by the head IT services who worked behind the scene to make this event happen by providing technical support. Finally, I would like to extend thanks to the electronic media for covering this virtual conference ICICSE 2022. Last but not the least, a big thank you to each one of you who made this virtual conference ICICSE 2022 memorable for all of us.